Welcome back to another mussel fishing film. In this video we're going to explore mackerel fishing and how to catch them. So the mackerel are in and you want to catch some and get fishing. So I'm down at Angler's Den, down at Pevensey Bay, really good tackle shop. So it's in East Sussex. If you want to get to yourself mackerel fishing and you've not got any gear, get yourself down here and get yourself a rod, a reel, some weights and some feathers. That is all you need to catch them. It's really simple. Let's go in and take a look at what they've got. So let's walk into Angler's Den tackle shop. On the left hand side you'll have some lures. These are direct lures, singular lures that you can cast and retrieve. They're quite good fun for the mackerel, but generally speaking you're going to want feathers. On the right hand side as you walk in you've got all of the weights. So you want to pick up 4 or 5 weights at about 8 ounces. You probably get away with 6 ounces as well. And by the sales counter just underneath you've got all the reels, and there are lots of different ones there to suit different budgets. There's actually a rod and reel combo set up for mackerel fishing which they're selling for £45 at the minute. And if you go over towards the counter on the left hand side you've got all the mackerel feathers that you could ask for. Loads of different varieties, lots of different hook sizes, different strength lines, and Glyn or Kev or any of the boys in there will help you out selecting the best ones that might be good at the time. Well, hello, good morning. Welcome to Eastbourne Beach. Today I'm doing something that I don't really enjoy doing because it's normally full of people and I don't like that. We are mackerel fishing, guys, on the beach. I just thought I was going to do a quick video on how to catch them. Very simple. Conditions is not ideal. We've got a little bit of wind. Yesterday would have been perfect, but it just so happened I was with my other half. We were quite busy doing bits and bobs, so yeah, couldn't get out yesterday. So I've come down at crack of dawn to try and get away from the crowds and just have a go. High tide's at 8:30. The tide's incoming now. We might catch a few mackerel, but here's what you do. You just buy pre-made mackerel rigs, mackerel feathers. I quite like these little Hawkeye type ones. Open the packet, click the weight onto the bottom, and then you've got your string of, well in this case there's 5 little Hawkeye feathers. I'm just using a Penn Surf Blaster rod here, which is a fixable reel. I'm going to cast it out and we're going to retrieve it and see what we can get. I really need some mackerel for my bait freezer, so that's what we're fishing for today. So yeah, we're mackerel bashing, which is highly unusual for me and not something you'll see me do very often, but let's give it a go. Now, when the mackerel are really in, they chase the bait fish right to the shore, so you don't have to be a big caster necessarily to catch fish. There's a lot of seagull activity already, so that's a really good sign. I think the heavens are going to open possibly in a minute, and we're all going to get a little bit wet. You want dawn or dusk for the mackerel. Generally speaking, they will obviously feed in the daytime, but for the best results, yeah, try and come down dawn to dusk, and generally 3-4 hours either side of high water at this venue. When you're mackerel fishing and there's lots and lots of people on the beach, it's worth keeping an eye out on everyone else to see if they're catching. They're all doing the same thing. If they're catching, you know they're there. If they're not catching, then you know that maybe the shoal isn't in. Now here I had a tiny little knot. You might be able to see it with my face, but yeah, this was a mackerel. Oh, we got one. First one. I was winding it in and I thought, that's one. Tiny little mackerel. Perfect for bait. Absolutely perfect, that size. Pop it over there. Cast out again. Ah, they're in. So as I said, just big cast. Like so. I cast it out. And then all I do is just wind like this. So my rod's like that, and I just put it back like that. Ooh, a bit of lightning over there, guys. Oh, yep, we're in. We're in. Another one. The two fish I have had, guys, are really close in. Yeah, they're not far out at all. They're taking it about 15 foot out. But yeah, just little ones so far, but they're ideal for bait. So another way you can see if mackerel have been feeding or not. Sometimes you'll come down to the beach and there'll be a big oily flat spot in the calm water, and that you know that mackerel have been feeding because they've been smashing up the white bait and stuff. When they hit the white bait, it creates loads of oil in the water. Yeah, that's how you know. That's how you know they've been feeding. One of the reasons. So again, I think I've got a fish on here, but it might just be that weird sort of bank which sort of gives us false nods. Yeah, fish on. Number 3. They're not in there like absolute droves. You know, we're only getting one at a time. We need a bit more action than that. Ooh. Might be some on there. If you do feel like you get some on, sometimes I'll just try and give it an extra. Yeah, there we go. Oh, go on. I'll just try and give it an extra sort of few tugs to try and load up the string. So we did have a couple on here, but because they're so small, a couple fell off on the retrieve. So we just got another one there. Takes me back to my childhood doing this, I'll tell you. It really does. Can't help but smile. I know I don't like it, guys, but you can't help but smile. We've got another fish on. Another mackerel. They're the little hawkeyes, little glow in the dark ones. You might have just about seen that in my lens. Lightning. Wicked. Well, it's actually a bit of a shame that the frames per second isn't high enough on the GoPro to pick up that lightning, because it was some really cool strikes. Thunder. Oh, yep. Yep. Oh, go on. Yes, here we go. Oh yeah, better fish, guys. Couple of fish.
Eh?
You've been here all night?
No. Only cake. Oh, we got one.
Yeah. You're out there. We're the only one catching, so we had a few little questions there, which is fine. It's okay. Yeah, fish on. Yeah, here we go. We're going to load up now. As long as we can have steady. Ah, there you go. There's a shoal of mackerel jumping out over there. I'm going to just turn the camera around to show you. See them over there. My rod tip's just pointing towards them. That is a mackerel shoal at the end of that groin. So I've just done a tiny little chuck because I can see the mackerel right in front of me. I'm going to wind my feathers through them. So they're about 5 foot out, guys. Should have said about 5 meters, so about 15 foot out. They're all dancing around that over there. Oh yes, this is what we came down for, guys. This is what we came down for. Let's try and get a bigger string, shall we? Here we go. Cast into them. So I've casted just over that shoal there. Yeah, there we go. Just the one again. They're not absolutely going crazy yet. They will do though. Done a long chuck there, see if I can get some bigger ones a bit further out. Oh, yeah, straight away we're in. Might have a couple on here or a slightly bigger one. Just the one. So this, guys, is what they're chasing. That there. See? Tiny little sprats. So when you see the water going, that is all of them running away from the mackerel. Yep. There we go, guys. Yep. Good shoal on. Yeah, there we go, guys. We've got more than one on here. Got 4 there. Got more than one on, don't lift the rod up high, just walk back. Yeah, we've got quite a few on here. So just walk back like this. There you go, mate. Try and cast that way a bit. Better size one. Know those danglers I was talking about? Straight over my line. And because he's gone straight over my line, I've now lost a set of gear. He's damaged it. This is why I don't like coming mackerel fishing. Luckily, it's just the weight. I'll sort that out. Oh dear. I bought out 4 lead weights. We've lost 3. So we're on our last set of gear. That one, just spat that one out. Fishing in the fun storm. Probably wouldn't advise it, but kind of fun. So there's not loads of numbers of fish, but there is a few. We're just going to keep on going, keep on picking them off. I'll probably snap this lead off in a bit, and then that will be that. But we'll keep going. Well, as you may have seen, the weather has picked up a little bit wind-wise. It was always going to, as I said earlier in the video, conditions were not ideal. You need light winds, you need flat seas, generally. Clear seas, more important than flat seas actually. And generally speaking, between the months of June and October, it's generally when you'll catch mackerel off the beach in England. But I'm going to have another 20 minutes, I think, and then I'm going to make my way home. I've only popped down for an hour. We've got about 25 mackerel, so it has been a success. We have caught some, but as I said, last night was the time to be here, really. Flat calm seas, crystal clear water as well, and yeah, loads and loads of fish last night. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I will tag a few little bits in the description about what you need. Very, very simple. It is good fun. Anyone can do it. You don't have to cast far either, because the mackerel generally come quite close to shore. But yeah, that's little bit about mackerel fishing. If you enjoyed the video, give us a subscribe and go and watch some of our more exciting fishing videos, opposed to just mackerel fishing on the beach. But it is good fun, and it gets you out of the house, and it's a little bit of yeah, it's a little bit of fun.